And it's time to pack your patience for another weekend of holiday travel on the road or in the air. Millions of Texans are expected to travel this 4th of July weekend. AAA expects the number of people and families going 50 miles or more to be the highest amount on record. KVUE's Eric Pointer joins us now live from the airport. Eric, what are you seeing out there?
Hannah, so far we've seen a lot of people here at the airport. There are already lines inside and there are already traffic lines coming here. We've even got the planes in the tarmac in the background because they've been taking off like crazy this morning. So we know things are already moving. Now we also know that the airport is already busy in the summertime, but it's even busier this weekend, and that's what they're expecting. AAA says that air travel is seeing a large growth this year despite ticket prices being over 40 to 50% higher to many of the top destinations. And for people who will be traveling today or this weekend, an airport spokesperson suggests getting here a minimum of 2.5 hours early for domestic flights and 3 hours for international flights. And she says that's not just because of what can happen at the ticket counter or just getting through the TSA lines, but because of all the different types of travelers that are going through the airport on a holiday weekend. There will be families traveling with young children or older people who are not used to flying. There will also be people carrying more luggage than usual, and that can also slow things down as well.
It adds the congestion inside the terminal, both on the ticket counter side and on the secure side, because people will be moving slower. And all of that to say, we are all asking for patience with each other because it's going to be a little bit challenging to get through the airport on busy days.
Also, you want to make sure you're following the TSA guidelines for packing your carry-on bags, because anything that's not supposed to be in there will not only hold you up, it'll also hold up the people who are waiting behind you. So check your liquids and don't keep anything that can be considered a weapon, like guns, firearms, ammunitions, knives, or even pots and pans. The airport spokesperson says that apparently a lot of people do cooking when they travel. They plan on doing that, so they travel with their precious pots and pans. So those things don't go in your carry-ons. Now, another issue that people are facing is parking. The airport spokesperson says that a lot of their parking lots have been filling up normally, and so they're expecting them to be jam-packed this weekend. So you're going to want to check before you leave to make sure there's space available, or even reserve a spot if you can. But they also recommend getting dropped off would be probably your best bet. So either getting a friend or a relative to drop you off or taking a rideshare program. Hannah?
Eric, my bag is always so packed. I'm envisioning myself trying to shove some pots and pans in there. With that, of course, people watching is always so great out there. What kind of travelers have you seen there this morning?
Yeah, I actually did see someone with pots and pans, so that was pretty interesting. It does happen. And I also saw lots of families. I saw this really, really big group, more than a dozen of them, and they had family vacation t-shirts. They all were matching, and I asked them where they were going. They're going to Orlando. They're planning on going to Disney World. So it was a huge group, a lot of family, but also a lot of children. So definitely take this advice that they're giving seriously, because I've seen it for myself.
Cheaper by the dozen, y'all, with pots and pans. I love it so much. Our wonderful Eric Pointer at the airport this morning. Thank you, Eric.